everybody in the industry has a circumstance where the show must go on no matter what. About 2008, 2009, Lord of the Dance, big show, theatrical, beautiful lighting, beautiful staging and everything. At that point I was lead carpenter and stage manager. So my duties entailed a lot of stuff on stage, including the pyro, which is technically open flame as well. And we start out the show with 6 torches stage left and 6 torches stage right. My stage left stage manager, he's over there, he lights up the torches before the show. Stage right, I light up the torches underneath and I give the cue for everybody to start the first act. Before we can even get to that point though, everybody has to be certified to use those torches. It doesn't matter guy or girl, young or old, everybody has to be certified. It's fire marshal rules. So I would always we would always get new people coming in and going, and depending on who started out the first act, if they were up, they had to hold a torch. The torches started out underneath the stage. The ceiling's about 2 feet taller than everybody underneath the stage. And me being over stage right, I generally have all this room around me. And I would always test all the torches. They have dead men switches, which means if they're lit and you let go of it, a spring pushes up and extinguishes the flame. That's a good thing in this instance. So we had a new girl out, very talented dancer, and I had to certify her. And I asked her, first thing I asked her, I said, well, listen, this is your first time with open flame, and you're gonna have a torch. I know you've seen the show. It's fire. And I said, do you have a problem with that? She goes, no, I don't have a problem with that. I said, great. I said, because there's going to be 6 of you underneath. Let me show you the space that we're going to be in first, where everybody's going to be lined up and everybody's going to have the torches. And I'm going to light them one at a time and I'm going to show you where you're going to stand before I even show you the torches. She says, cool. I go grab a torch and I take her underneath there. I show her where she's going to stand. And I said, I just want to make sure you understand above you, there's a ceiling. There's not much space back here. Everybody's wearing flame retardant material. It's all good. We get to the point where I said, okay, so now we're going to step out from underneath here and we're going to test this. We're going to go over away from everybody and I'm going to light it for you and you're going to hold it and I'm going to show you the way you're going to hold it when you walk out. I'm going to train you on how to hold the torch. I'm going to train you how to snuff it out as well. And I showed her everything. I said, so now you understand when I light this, I'm going to have you hold it for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to say, release the dead man switch. The spring's going to bring up the sleeve. It's going to snuff it out. Everything was good up to that point. All good. I light the torch. She's holding it. She's a little nervous. It's a big flame. It's about 2 feet tall. It's a nice blue at the bottom and goes up to orange and very theatrical. And it's just lamp oil. It's just lamp oil. It's not anything, it's not anything that's going to ignite and explode. I made sure she understood that because we don't want anything to go wrong. Never want anything to go wrong with pyro, ever. So I said, okay, you feel comfortable with that? Let's go underneath the stage and we're going to do this. And just as a test, so let me clear the stage out from underneath. We'll walk in there and we'll take care of this. And I said, okay, so this is where you're going to stand. No matter what you do, when I light it, you hold it in the same exact position I tell you. And that's very, very, very important. I said, you understand what I'm talking about? She says, absolutely. I said, great. So I light it, no problem. She holds it like a champ. I counted to 10. I said, release the dead man switch. She releases it. And the dead man switch is used for when you come off of stage at the end of the cue. So it's just a basic theatrical gag that goes on. And you just release it and then they drop the torches in a water pail. Now, I wish we could have gotten to that point though with her. Showtime. Got everybody lined up. I checked with my stage manager left. I said, Craig, you all good? Great. I said, okay, I'm all good. Here we go. We're 10 minutes to show. I'm gonna count down at 5, get all the torches out. I get down to 5. I call 5 minutes. Everybody comes to stage. I hand everybody their torches. Everybody's in robes. These beautiful black robes from head to toe. And they've got hoods on them. It's supposed to look like a dungeon, kind of. I line everybody up on my side. I call Craig. I said, okay, here we go. We got 15 seconds to show. Light the torches. We have 15 seconds before the show starts. Each person's going to walk out one at a time. And they're evenly spaced, about 4 feet apart. So it's a nice slow proscenium going out. I had the new girl in the back, of course, because you never know if they're going to, be a little nervous going out. I just wanted to make sure she had the rhythm going out so everything looked perfectly symmetrical, because with Lord of the Dance, everybody's dancing in formation, locked and loaded together. So everybody has to look perfect going out. I call, here we go, boys and girls. I lit the first torch, perfect. Lit the second one, perfect. By the time the second one's lit, they're walking. Third one comes up, boom, perfect. Fourth one comes up, great. Fifth one comes up, wonderful. So I go to light the girl's torch. For some unforeseen reason, she flips out. She's holding it like this. And it's winter, so I've got a fleece on. I've got long sleeves on. She flips out, goes, oh my God, like this, touches my sleeve catches on fire from literally my wrist, and it just climbs instantly all the way up. Thank God I don't have hair, because my hair would have been on fire. So I'm getting ready, I'm just looking at, I'm watching this happen, and I go like this twice, it goes out. At that time she's screaming, oh my God, I lit Bubba on fire, oh my God. She's freaking out, starting to cry. And I was like, at that point she'd let go of the torch anyway, and she dropped it on the ground. It went out before it even hit the ground. I said, you are not going on stage. I grabbed one of the other girls that's in the second number, immediately said, come on, put the robe on, you know this one, come on, grab the torch, boom, lit. I had just enough time. Man, the backup girl, she rocked it. She grabbed the torch, she goes, I got it. Boom, lit it, went right out, perfect formation. I think it might have been off like maybe 1 or 2 steps, because she was just a tiny bit late. But the show must go on.